Hello, everybody. It has been ages since I left Sweden and went for Singapore. Now we are back. I'm going to switch the phone so you wouldn't look at me so strangely. Hi, I'm back in my kitchen. Today is Saturday afternoon. So I'm going to share with you my tips about how to tenderize the beef. So I'm going to switch the camera. I'm using this is what we call the headset for my hand-free. I hope this will work. So let me just flip the camera and put this on so I could talk to you without using the tripod. All right, let's see how this works this time. So you can send me a comment and I still could reach. I hope that I could read them. And I have to do some adjustment first, like this would be better, I think. So now I'm hand-free. So I just found out on the internet that you can actually use a kiwi, this is kiwi, to tenderize your meat. So if you are barbecuing, thinking of barbecuing, so this is a cheaper parts of beef that I have just bought from the supermarket. It's actually the outer thigh. So it's slightly cheaper than the inner thigh. So I'm going to try and marinate this and see if the kiwi would works. Very simple. All you need is some kiwi. I have a knife here and I'm going to cut this kiwi so that you could see my way of cutting a kiwi. So this is how I usually like to do. I just cut onto the bottom and then top. And usually people will just peel right along this. But what I definitely will recommend you to try not to use is by using a sharp knife. So usually I cut them into two like this. And then I use another spoon, my Korean spoon. So I'm just going to just briefly slide my spoon in here and I'm just going to go around the kiwi fruit. Of course, there are so many ways of doing. You can always do the way that you felt more comfortable and easier. All right, this is how I cut my kiwi usually. I won't call it a lazy style. I've seen people who just use a spoon and just cut them right through. But this is, for me, I find it's much easier. So you can control the kiwi. And make sure that the kiwi has to be quite ripe. If the kiwi is not so ripe enough, then you might have a problem because it's more difficult to come out. I noticed the kiwi is not that ripe, so I'm going to try and use a grater. I have a grater here. Okay, let me just try. I figure how to use this. Oh, this is a bit wobbly. So this is a grater, the one that I usually use. So I'm just going to grate the kiwi round so that you get this kiwi juice. So depending on the number of meat that you are using, so I'm using, maybe I might need more. I'm going to try grate another one. Oh, this is a very ripe kiwi. But anyway, you just need the juice. So very simple. I've washed my hand. Make sure you wash your hand. So I'm going to just put the kiwi on top of the beef. You need to put quite a generous amount of kiwi fruit. So I think I probably will cut one or two more kiwi. And what you do is you just rub them on the beef. I'm going to do another kiwi. So I'm going to choose one that is more ripe. I think this is more ripe. Okay, I'm going to try and cut another one. Okay, let me just try this again. So if you have an easier way than this one, let me know, okay? I love kiwi. I bought a lot of kiwi every week. Kiwi has a lot of health benefit. So I'm still reading and still doing some research on kiwi because I've heard so much good thing about this. So this can be a very good diet for people who wants to looks beautiful. It's anti-aging, I heard. So I'm going to just grate this. It's a bit wobbly, I noticed this. So I'm just going to grate them like that. This is even more ripe. It's gross looking at this, but anyway, I'm just going to sprinkle some over here so I have more space on my kiwi. I think this could be a problem because when I'm working, my hand is moving, and of course the hand-free stative, we call it a tripod, right, is also moving at the same time. So maybe a tripod would be better. Anyway, I'm just experimenting this, but I will try and do more live streaming as from now on, because now that I'm back and I felt settled. So just spread the kiwi on top and then just marinate them, pat them onto the meat. So you want to make sure that you keep this in the refrigerator. So what you can do is that you put them in the bag or in a bowl. So I already got ready one bowl here. So what I do is that I'm going to put the meat, the bottom side underneath, so that I get the meat all evenly marinated by the kiwi juice. So I'm not going to marinate this now because I just want to tenderize this. So again, I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to just let this sit in on the meat. Again, the same. So you just need to stack this on top of each other like this. So you get this meat all evenly marinated. All right. So I'm going to remove the kiwi later on before I put the seasoning. So this is just to tenderize. And of course, the flavor, I heard if you grill them together with the meat, is magical. Maybe I will not totally remove all of the kiwi juice. I will just use a tissue paper and just wipe off the top. And then I'm just going to marinate this meat with some salt and pepper. Let me just wash my hand. This is a barbecue season. I'm sure those of you that having the summer now should be doing quite a lot of barbecue during this time. So I hope this will work. I'll keep you guys posted on the outcome. My hand is so dirty. I think I did some painting just now. I'll keep you guys posted. So what you do is that later, after about half an hour, you keep them airtight, put a plastic bag on top. or a plastic film on top of this bowl, and let them sit in the refrigerator for at least 20 to 30 minutes. So when it is done, so I'll just remove my kiwi, and then I'm just going to pat dry with a towel, kitchen towel, and then I'm going to put my wraps. So the rubs is really depending on yourself. You can buy ready rubs, or you can even put just salt and pepper. But otherwise, you can also make your own marinade. But for me, I prefer beef to be a bit dry because I don't want to overcook them. Usually, I would like them to be medium rare. But medium rare, I heard it's not so good either. But as long as you don't eat too much of the meat, I'm sure it's okay. Just keep them cooked, tolerant, so you don't have any parasite in your stomach. All right, so this is my tips for you guys today on a Saturday, a lovely Saturday afternoon. I'm going to show you guys how beautiful it is today. The sky is really rocking. Sunny is very sunny today. So we are going out for a motorbike, right? Later on. That's Siri. Siri. Hello, Siri. And that's his Svante. Where is the Svante? Oh, okay. There is Svante. Svante is over here. So this is my two babies. And I hope they'll manage. That's the new bike suit LG just bought. So it will be nice to catch you guys up again later on, if I have the chance to do that. Oh, let me just give you guys a tips, all right? I noticed that red onion is really nice with the barbecue. It's nice on hamburgers, even on sausages. So make like a pickles. So this is actually very easy to make. What I did was I just mixed like one portion of white vinegar. This vinegar is pretty strong. It's about 24%. And you could add a half of portion, one portion of vinegar to one portion of water, and you mix them in a cup with some sugar. And also I'm using this, it's not a vegetables oil, but it's a lentils linfleur, we call that. This is a much healthier oil, and you cannot cook this with this oil because you will destroy the benefits of this oil. So if you have olive oil, if you don't have this kind of oil, you can always use olive oil today, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.